Hello everyone, my name is Mark Schleusner and I work for USDA NASS as the Illinois State Statistician. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of the NASS website with the goal of helping people to find the NASS products they need. Not long ago, a reporter told me she wanted to know what types of stats are on the NASS website and how she can find them. Thank you, Rhiannon, for that excellent question. Let's get started. For the first method of finding information on the NASS website, a lot of people are focused really on just one state. And what you want to do then is scroll down to this map of the US and select the state you're interested in. We're going to go to Illinois. And here from the Illinois homepage, there are links for crop progress and condition. Here's a link for county estimates and an Illinois agricultural overview. For many people, this will solve all of their data needs. Now, if you can't find exactly what you're looking for, look over here, and here's a link to contact the Illinois field office. You should see an email address and a phone number. Some people will want to receive the Illinois reports via email, and you can do it with this link here. Now let's go back to the home page for NASS, and we'll take another look at finding information in a different way. If you scroll down to under Publications to Title and Release Day, you're going to find an alphabetical list of reports. So for people that are interested in one commodity or maybe several commodities and not one state, this may be a really good place to look. So if you're interested in cattle, you can find under release day the most recent publication, which was January 31 of 2024. If you actually click on the link for cattle, it'll go to a page that gets you access to those specific reports. Here is the most recent report. And if you scroll down, you can see previous reports from earlier years. And now we'll go back to the NASS homepage. Another way to find information that'll probably be helpful for a lot of people is to go to the calendar. Underneath publications, here is the reports calendar. And for many of the NASS reports that are published on a weekly or monthly basis, you've got all the links that you need. Here's the crop progress report, which is published on Mondays, unless there's a holiday, and then it shifts to Tuesday. But it's on a weekly basis, and you'll find it on the NASS calendar. Crop production is published every month, and you'll find it on about the 12th of the month, depending on the weekends, for every month of the year. So the NASS reports calendar will get you access to a lot of reports. Let's go back to the NASS homepage again. I want to show you something under Newsroom that I think will be very helpful to a lot of people. Underneath Newsroom is the ASB briefings. That's the Ag Statistics Board briefings. I'm going to look at this one, the October crop production report. This is a report that is given to the Secretary of Agriculture or his or her representative, and will have a lot of information that makes really good slide decks if you're trying to put together a PowerPoint presentation to make a point. Here's information on the hurricanes that went through the southeastern part of the US. If we scroll down further, you can see the data sources that were used in that particular October crop production report. Going further, you see sample sizes for each state. Harvest progress with the current year compared to recent years. Here's an overview of corn production with some of the largest states as well as the US information. Time series of the US corn yield. And this next one is my favorite. This gives a nice overview of the US with state level information as well. So the red and blue is not political. It's all about a change from the previous month's forecast. Red states went down a little bit from the previous month's forecast, and blue states went up. Notice also there are pound signs or hashtags. That indicates a record high. By the way, gray states mean no change. Notice in this case, the United States has a record high corn yield forecast for October 2024. And we'll go back to the NASS homepage. One more place to look that I think will have some information will be very helpful to you. Underneath Data and Statistics, go to County Maps. And then depending on the commodity you are interested in, you'll find some good information. Let's go to soybeans. And here we'll look at planted acreage by county. If you're doing a report on where soybeans are grown and how much is grown, this would be a really good picture, which is worth 1,000. So let me wrap up my tour of the NASS website. I wanted to show you several methods of finding information that should be helpful. For a lot of people, using the statistics by state will get you to the state you're interested in and then links to various reports for that state. And by the way, the homepage for each state is very similar to all the ones you saw in Illinois. You may also want to use underneath publications, go to title and release day. That will get you an alphabetical list of reports and may be helpful to you if you're focused on one commodity or several commodities more than a particular state. I also showed underneath publications, you can go to the reports calendar, which shows you links to the reports that NASS publishes. For the weekly and monthly reports, that's a really good place to go, and you'll find exactly what you need. And finally, I would encourage you to do some exploring on the NASS website. For instance, under Newsroom, those ASB reports, the Ag Statistics Board briefings, have some excellent visuals showing how crop and livestock production are produced across the United States. I hope you found something useful and helpful in your search for USDA NASS statistics.